monetize your NFT part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, go back and see part 1, but this is part 2. We have something called the social connector. The social connector is an application that allows people to place ads on the Bitfari network. They can choose between real screens and virtual screens. If they choose real screens, their ads will be displayed on a real billboard, and they will save between 20 to 90% to use our network and display their ads on real digital billboards. The way in which we get these discounts is that we sign contracts with major billboard operators in America and across the country, and when we place a lot of ads, we get a lot of discounts. That's very simple. So we are like a Costco for ads. That's our business model. The foundation doesn't take any money from that cut. In some occasions, it takes like little money to cover transactions and some of that stuff. But our most typical deal is that we get 22%, and then 2% goes to network operations and 20% goes to the user. So we get nothing. We get like 0.5% or something, because we are a foundation non-profit, not for profit. But the network runs, and it runs well, and it connects all of these screens, and you can book ads on all of these screens using a single interface for the entire planet. So it turns the billboard infrastructure into a huge Google that is actually bigger than Google and Facebook combined, because it reaches more people faster. So hopefully you got that. This is the nominal price of Fari. It's not the price on exchanges, it's the nominal price, and then if you click here, you will buy it at the nominal price. We have 25 million screens, virtual and real. Around 500,000 of those are real, and then the rest are 24.5 million virtual screens. If you bought a digital ad NFT, you have a virtual screen. That's what a digital ad NFT is. It operates as a virtual screen. However, a virtual screen is not only a virtual screen, it's also a virtual search engine, it's also a virtual social network. It does a lot of stuff. I described that on the first video of this series. If you go to apps and go to book ads and select a network out of here, you see that you can place ads, people can place ads on real billboards. If you have a digital virtual billboard NFT, you won't get any money if people place ads on real billboards. But if they place ads on Panorama, you will get all the money, because Panorama is literally placing an ad on the sky, and that ad can be seen using AR glasses or a smartphone, right? Why will people do this? Because in the future, a lot of people will be walking down the streets using these smart glasses, and a lot of them will be using the Bitfari application to earn crypto while they walk. Not only for the money, but also for the content, because a lot of app developers will want to monetize their applications with ad networks, like they have always been doing, and they will use Bitfari because Bitfari doesn't take anything and pays most on practically every other ad network. So just to give you an example, Google AdSense takes from 30 to 80% of the ad revenue. Bitfari takes nothing. Like, we just give it to people, give it to miners. We take nothing, right, as an organization. And that's why the protocol is so exciting. Part of that money goes to you because you are the billboard operator. And since you're the billboard owner and billboard operator, there are some tasks that you do. You decide if you want to take an ad. You're like the ultimate person that wants to decide if you want to take an ad or not. And since you're a person and you're intelligent and you're smart, you will not take spam and you will not take trash. And that significantly elevates and raises the quality of every network. Obviously, we have bots that filter ads. Obviously, we have a network of auditors, but screen operators are like the ultimate line of defense for saying, I will take this ad or I won't take this ad, right? And it could be for multiple reasons. Maybe ad quality, maybe religious preference, maybe you don't want to host ads that are like politically incendiary or whatever, right? So let's say you bought a stadium, right? You can get ads from the stadium.btc network. And by the way, we own all of these domains, so we have a pretty nice domain portfolio. So when they click here, they distribute ads to stadium screens. Again, virtual and real, right? And that's great, right? So the way they book an ad is that they click here, they type the details of the ad, and they choose the location here. And when they choose the location, they can choose like a country, and then the ad will get like rotated automatically in all of these places depending on the location, depending on the type of ad, and depending on the keywords. So it's like really easy, right? So that's it. That's the way in which you like get money from these locations. That's only like the ad revenue. There's like additional revenue that comes when people like put some special photos and that sort of stuff that relates to your place. But essentially, they create the ad here, they book it here, and then they go to publish, and then they pay and publish, right? They pay and publish for the ad. They can set a budget here. And then if you go to pricing, you can see an idea of the pricing, because we have like programs for them to like keep placing ads on a continuous basis. But it varies greatly. We have 1 million faris in budget for this for the rest of the year, so you will get some money. Everybody will get some money from the from the land NFTs. We also have a lot of CPA ads that pay really well. So for example, casino ads, when you sign up, they pay $300. So those are gonna be killer. We also have Amazon ads that pay, I think it's between 5 to 10% every time somebody makes a purchase. And then we have like display ads that pay every time somebody matches, every time their keyword matches. So it's like an array, right? It's like a basket. It's like a portfolio of ads. It's not just one thing. It's not just one type of ad. It's like multiple deals, multiple types of ads, multiple networks, because that is how advertising works. We have a lot of optionality in advertising, because we are supporting a lot of businesses that have very different needs and wants. Another thing, the system also targets people, so they're gonna get a lot of ads that come from people, and we're gonna give people the incentive of digital land. So if you're a newcomer to the Bitfari network and you post an ad, you're gonna get some land, right? So we're gonna run some ads, and we also have affiliates to which we pay for running ads. Let me just go quickly through this list so that I'm not missing anything. This is our network list, the Bitfari network list. Billboards.btc, agency.btc. This is for agencies that want to set up their own network. Advertising.btc, this is for big ads, big brands. Office.btc, if you bought an office building like the Empire State or something like that, and somebody places ads on the Office BTC network, you will get ads from that network. If you bought a mall, you will get ads from the mall's network. Say is just for teenagers, so this teen ads. So if you bought information at a place that has a tag high school or something that is associated with teenagers, you will get ads from the Say network. Desktop, these ads you won't get like anything from this network, because this is only, it goes to desktop machines, like computers and that sort of stuff, or laptops. Classifieds, you might get some from classifieds, people that want to place classified ads. Advertising network, a huge one, everybody gets some from that one. CPA, we have a lot of CPA ads, so you will get a lot from this network. Agency advertising, screens. This is for physical screens, so nothing from here. Stadium, if you bought a stadium, you get something from stadiums. If you bought a gym, you get something from gyms. We have a lot of networks. We have over 30 networks. These are only like the major ones, but we have over 30 networks, and these are even some networks in Spanish. We have a network for Times Square, so if you wanna like go hard on Times Square properties, because we have a network just for those properties. And we have a four billboards in Times Square right now that you can place ads on for as little as $20 per display. So really good prices, really good offers. So a lot of people are gonna go for these ones, for these networks, and for these tremendous advertising opportunities. In terms of pricing, on billboards we do from 80 cents per impression, right? On the native network, this is a network of digital screens, we do from 8 cents per impression. And this can change, that there's like a bidding process and whatnot, but this is like, like the base price. You can use these prices just to get an idea of what you will get, and I can share this link. And then there's money from search ads and keyword match. In a previous video, I was explaining how the search network works. It's like you get a digital NFT, but inside that NFT, you can have a mini Facebook, a mini Google. It's not as sophisticated as Facebook, as Google, obviously, but it's sophisticated enough that it can index the information that relates to that place, right? So that's the key. It's not better, it's just different, and it's more targeted, and it's less spammy than all of these big networks. And one of the major problems that you get while using Facebook and Twitter and Google is that they don't automatically contextualize the interface and the modality and the content to the place in which you are using them, which is one of Big Fatty's strong points, right? If you're using this, we know where you are and we can tailor the experience to that place. So if you're at a stadium, you can get the stadium experience. If you're at the office, you can get the office experience. If you're at a high school, you can get the school experience, so on and so forth. And you get a different experience for every type of situation. This is great. It was a lot of information. I gave you the prices, I gave you the networks. This concludes the monetization information about NFTs. Follow up with me, ask me on Discord, send me an email, and I will be glad to tell you everything you need to know about what to expect from these digital land NFTs. Thank you.